Hello, I'm the Mechanite. And before I start this video proper, I must warn my viewers that this impressions video is being recorded assuming that you have already watched the episode. So, before you continue watching this video, I would suggest you watch the related episode proper and thoroughly before you continue with this video.
On the big screen TV in my hotel room. Okay, with that aside, I hope at this point in my YouTube career, I hope somebody missed me. Somebody missed me because they'll be good for my videos. Alright, so since I was gone for a week, this particular video is going to be a bit special in the sense that it's going to be a double bill. Essentially, I'll talk about 2 episodes of Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans at once. Okay. Namely is okay. You give me 1 second. Shit, I should really prepare my stuff beforehand. Damn it. This is seriously what I hate. This is seriously what I hate about doing stuff like doing impression stuff. Everything is so bloody ad hoc. Hold on, huh? Yep, so essentially I'll be talking about episode 7 and episode 8 at the same time. So okay, 7 first. The highlights of the climax of 7 are assuming you have already watched the episode. I hope you have watched the episode by now, considering it's been about 1 week. Is that well Aston gets murdered by McGillis. Then essentially there's a tearful finale for the episode, and then of course with episode 7 being the climax, and since Aston was killed by McGillis for some reason, they want to take the revenge on Gallon Morsa. Then after that. So I suppose the second half of the episode is generally them finish up Gallon Morsa and his merry band of mercenaries. And Gallon Morsa gets killed by Akihiro by being scissored to death, and then he blows it up. This is generally one of my main complaints. IBO has this tendency to build up their villains, essentially portraying them as this big bad villains, only for them to be killed off in the next few episodes. Why? Because they can. Yep. So then of course the highlights for episode 8 are that it's mostly talking, but McGillis essentially makes a devil to Olga. In said that if McGillis is able to reform Jalahorn, he will essentially hand over all control of whatever assets Jalon has in Mars to Tekadan, effectively making Tekadan what the title essentially refers to as the Sovereign of Mars, or basically he'll be the King of Mars. And another part, and then of course after he makes his devil deal, Olga wants to think it through. He gathers all his commanders, and most of them agree to go along with what is essentially a very ludicrous plan. Except for Takaki, who had to go through the heartache of watching Aston, the guy who had been following around for a good year, be killed right in front of him, and him realizing that he has had enough of death and killing, and that he wants out. Olga, of course, is surprisingly understanding and allows him to leave. Then of course everybody says their farewell. Mikazuki naturally has his own way of saying his farewells. And then of course by the ending of the episode, we see Takaki is settling into his life as a typical salaryman in Arbrow. Yep, so that's about it for the highlights. So what are my thoughts on 7 and 8? Well, 7 definitely goes to the emotional high. It's supposed to wrap up the Earth mini arc that was started in episode 5, and they definitely finished it off with a bang. However, again, my complaints from earlier still stands. They built up Gallon Morsa as a big villain, and then of course based on the implications that were brought out from episode 8, episode Julieta's reaction, and as well as how much Rustel, as well as how highly Rustel talks about Galen Morsa, that essentially his death will be felt later on in the episode. Even though he is dead, his character will definitely have an impact later on. That's my prediction for the series. And of course, episode 8 shows that the conflict is escalating. They've gone, then the Tekkadon will eventually escalate their fighting from being just merely a PMC trying to survive and earn money to becoming true revolutionaries. That's definitely a predictable episode. This is a Gundam series after all. But however, what I'm interested in is generally the execution. How will they go about essentially turning from a mercenary army into the de facto rulers of Mars? I'm definitely interested to see that. So yep, I guess that's about it. It's pretty short, even though I'm talking about 2 episodes. Mostly because like I said, episode 7 is just to wrap up what I refer to as a mini arc, and episode 8 is essentially the usual slow talking chapter. I mean, the slow talking episode, in the sense that it's supposed to build up to what is going to happen in future episodes. So hence, I don't have too much to talk about. Yep. So I hope everyone enjoys. So yep, that's about it. I'm like I always say, I'm definitely looking forward to see where Tekkadon goes with this new direction that McGillis's deal gives them.
So whether you love this video or hate it, do leave a like or dislike below. If you have a comment regarding this video or a comment regarding Gundam in general, do leave a comment below as well. So to all my viewers, have a pleasant day, and this is the Mecha Knight signing out.